Así es el fútbol. That's how football is. Someone like Andrés Jardine knows this perfectly. And as of late, here's America's performances in major international competitions. This is why this was so important here for Club América, because they've come up short. Semifinals, runner-up there in 2021, round of 16 semifinals, and back-to-back in Leagues Cup and in CONCACAF Champions Cup. We've seen them in quarterfinals. And one thing is to be eliminated, period, from a tournament when it comes to America. Another thing, Herc, is to be eliminated by a bigger rival, historically speaking, like it is Cruz Azul. How big of a failure is this for America?
Well, it's a massive failure because when they put the objectives out at the beginning of the year, and from last year and the year before that, for the owner of this team, the owner of Televisa, the owner of Mexican football, he says, I want the international title. I want CONCACAF. And that is what I want. They make it their number one objective, and they don't just lose. They lose in spectacular fashion. They lose bowing out in the quarters. They lose in ways you could only dream of. Leagues Cup, they win penalty kicks. No, let's call it back. You didn't actually win. Nashville now goes on to win the penalty kicks. It's always something. It's always something. It's a massive failure because that's the one thing they wanted. They never said we want to be three-peat champions. They never said back to back to back. They said CONCACAF. They said international trophy, and everybody knows that. And for whatever reason, in this tournament, they can't do it. And for Club América, a team of that stature, it's not good enough to be the best team in Mexico. You have to be the best team in the region. You have to be the best team and show yourself on that platform to the rest of the world. And they can't for another year.
So, Barak, does this CONCACAF failure overshadow their Liga MX success?
No. I mean, it's unique being 3 times in a row champion these years for America. And let's be honest, yeah, Emilio Azcárraga wants CONCACAF. It's important. Still, nobody cares. When you see the attendance in Estadio Azul Crema, even in...
It's kind of true.
Well, here's the thing with the attendance, and I wish people knew this because it's unfair to the fans, but CONCACAF sets the dates, CONCACAF sets the marketing, CONCACAF sets the prices. You know the prices in Mexico. 800 pesos was the cheapest ticket in Ciudad de los Deportes. Midweek. Nobody's paying that. I
mean, it's the 3 times champion in a row.
And it's a playoff game. Because when we talk about playoffs and Liga MX,
Clásico.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? It's the third time they will play each other in 10 days.
It was CONCACAF. That is.
But that's the thing. When the owner says that's the most important
thing. They don't care enough. I mean, when
the owner says it's the most important.
But when it comes, when you're speaking about overshadowing.
No, it's not going to overshadow. And people need to realize that nobody can take away what they've done. It's incredible. I agree. It's so rare to see a back-to-back champion. That's a three-peat. They're doing something that's only been done, I believe, in the 60s, 70s 60s by Chivas.
They did it in the 80s.
Yeah, the torneos largos.
Do they need the four-peat now then, after this elimination, Barak?
They need it, yeah, but they don't. It's not like a must. I mean,
I don't even think they need it, but
it's not. I mean, they need it because, yeah, they want to win, of course. But it's not like Bayern in Germany or PSG in France or Celtic in Scotland. The difference between America and the others, I mean, I really don't see a difference. When I see the roster of America, then I see Monterrey, then I see Tigres, then I see Toluca, there's no difference.
Well, the difference is the coach. That's been the difference.
Yeah.
That's really been the difference because they've always been a solid team. They've gotten to semis. They've sometimes gotten to finals. They've won points in the league, the most points in the league every season. The missing piece was Jardine. He got there, and it's a three-peat. That's been the difference, and that's the difference right now. In Rayados, their coach, the players don't believe him. In Tigres, you got a coach that's have a handful of games as a professional. In Cruz Azul, Vicente Sanchez, it's his first season as a professional. America is the only one that has a guaranteed, tried and proven person at the helm.
They're not moving him then?
No chance. Not unless he wants to.
Speaking of head coaches, you just mentioned Vicente Sanchez because this has been another one of the arguments, Barak, at the end of the day. Vicente Sanchez, was this enough for Cruz Azul to be convinced that he deserves this full-time job?
He's not the full-time coach? No,
he's interim.
He's still interim? Cruz Azul is a strange team. See, 12 wins, only 1 loss, 2 goals per game. That's the most important thing. Only 0.7 when it comes to goals from the other team. 8 times with a clean sheet. I mean, it's not a spectacular team. They don't need to be like Anselmi team, and that's important because this team reminds me Juan Reynoso's team.
Yeah.
And that's good.
They were champions.
Champions,
Yeah.
character, personality. And this guy has it all. And he's, I mean, you can tell how players have confidence with him. So I don't know why he's still the interim. It's only, I do know. Cruz Azul again.
Because Cruz Azul.
Strange. What did they do with Juan Reynoso, actually?
Yeah.
The man who was the only man who was able to give him, after so many
Almost
failures,
30 years,
the team, the title. What they did 6 months after that.
He's gone. Here's the thing with Cruz Azul. Martin Anselmi, the ex-coach, leaves them like they were left at the altar. And they feel scorned. They still talk about Anselmi. They still talk about what once was. And they won't commit to the next because they're thinking there's something better out there for them. They're still angry that this man left them. Vicente Sanchez has proven to be a good coach. Vicente Sanchez has done what Martin Anselmi could never do. It was over 10 years that they have not eliminated America in a knockout phase in any tournament. And the last time they did 10 years ago was Copa MX, a tournament that no longer exists.
Wow, throwback.
They finally did it, and it's Vicente Sanchez. And they're still here messing around because they think there's something else better out there for them. What's going to end up happening, it's going to blow up in their face, and Vicente Sanchez is going to say, I've had enough, and he himself is going to garner another opportunity elsewhere.
Exactly. It's not even, I'm fed up with the situation. Hey, someone else is knocking at my door. They're not willing, what we've seen from Cruz Azul from the beginning, and you said it, because Cruz Azul, they took their time registering him. They took their time even naming him interim coach.
Yeah.
So to take the next step, and I don't think it's because of the Martin Anselmi situation. I think it's exclusively because it's
They're
Cruz Azul.
strange.
And they're weird. Yeah, at the end of the day.